Hi everyone, I'm Harinath. I'm here to present you more details about Java, and in this session I'll focus on environment variables and their use and how do we configure. Environment variable is nothing but something like, if you're in a city, if you buy a city bus guide, maybe you pay 10 rupees or 20 rupees and buy a city bus guide having all the route numbers or something like that. So it helps you primarily with the path of with the running your applications or maybe the OS applications. When you type in the command prompt, let me show you. When I type something in the command prompt like notepad, I see that notepad is open. How does this particular system know that when I type notepad it has to open notepad? And such as notepad is an application, and maybe that there is a notepad.exe file somewhere in the windows directory, and that particular variable is set to path. So let us see where, when you do a programming, so we often need to actually know about what is a path variable, or like how do you set it, how do you view it, how do I view it. First let me look at this. I can type echo uh, percentile path percentile. Windows is case is insensitive, so you can give small letters or capital letter, but the percentile symbol is important. Echo percentile path percentile. I see that it actually is showing me some various details, right? So this is what actually, like, if you clearly notice it, I see that there are multiple folders such as C Oracle XC app, and here I see semicolon, and then goes another folder C Oracle underscore product, and then C Windows system 32, and every folder, this actually complete path of folders separated with semicolon. Now and when you type something, if I type something like this, it says, I just typed a junk name text, and it says it is not recognized as an internal or external command or operable program or batch file. That actually means that there is no executable found across all the folders that are mentioned in the path. If a file is there, say suppose when I type Java, it is executing because I see that C colon program files Java JDK 1.6.0 underscore 20/bin has actually Java program. So it will be executing Java from there, or maybe when I type Java C, it actually takes it actually, like, just whatever you type in command prompt, if it has to work, and if it is a known program, the path variable such as gives you a lesser shortcut, easier shortcut to work with it, because otherwise I need to give something like complete path C colon program files slash JD 1 second Java that has JDK that has bin. Now okay, bin has, see here the complete path. If I type this, it will work, or I can type just Java, and there's no difference, such as it works, because path variable gives you the shortcut. It stores all the folders in the system. You need to really configure. I'll show you how. And once you have it, once you have your path in the class path, in the path, your folder into the path variable, then if you keep a exe file there, maybe you write a C program, say suppose hello.exe, hello.c, compile it, then you generate hello.exe, and you don't need to give the complete path, provided what your particular folder having the exe file is there in the path variable. Okay, fine, let me show you how do we really configure. This is a Windows operating system box. So in case of Windows 7, you need to click advanced settings there, and in case of XP, this is how it looks like. Right click on my computer and click on properties. This is what you get. General, then I'm actually, like, more interested in the advanced. Here in the environment variables, I could see here the various environment variables. Whatever variable you have it, there is actually, like, the environment variable such as there is no magic. It is just a name given to set of folders. So how do you configure? You can pretty much mention, put a semicolon here, and then give a name, give your path, complete path, right? So in case of Java, let me cancel this. In case of Java, we also need to have often a variable called class path. That will be path, and you give the path to, say suppose if I have my classes training, okay, I just give this. Okay, now okay, one more thing I want to introduce you is there are two levels of the settings. One is at the system level. If you are the administrator for your system, you could pretty much edit. In case of my computer, I am not the administrator, so I cannot edit this variable in the system variables. If I modify this, it will reflect for every user of the system. Now what I could do is I could change the values for user level and in the top window, top portion of the window. So that is what the thing. Now if I open now Java, see, I configured class path variable to say that d colon training folder, and here now I just gave Java hello world, and actually my hello world is there in in this hello world. That class is there in this folder d colon training. And for this matter, once you configure your class path variable, you should be able to run it from anywhere. So the summary here is the path variables are heart of the application. They store the essential configuration that is required for you. Okay, and the path variable such as is path environment variable path is used to provide shortcut to all the application names or the application executables. So I just type something like notepad in a command prompt, then it opens up directly. I don't need to really remember that, okay, maybe it is there in the C colon Windows or C colon program files. I don't need to really care for that. So similarly, if you apply that path logic to Java class files, when you compile any Java program, it generates that class file. So if you want to run your Java application from anywhere without worrying about the actual complete path, then you can configure class path variable, and that does the magic. See here, I have shown you that I'm just doing Java hello world and it runs without even worrying about, I don't need to specify the complete path of it. Okay, that's it for the today's session. Hope you understood the concept. If you have, I'll actually continue further sessions on this various Java topics. Hope you understood this thing. You could always mail me at hari@harinath.in. I'll type the mail ID. If you have any doubts, you can always mail me. Okay, so mail is the better way of reaching me. Let me bold the font. View. Okay. Anyway, I think you are able to see this. Okay, you are able to see this. Control plus. Okay, fine. Hari@harina.in. I'll close it for now. Thanks.